Good, guys? It's your boy Akie checking in with another video. Haven't talked to you guys in a while, but I thought it was really important that I dropped a video today, just because today is actually the 2-year anniversary of me actually doing my first wholesale deal. And what does that mean? Where am I at in terms of my business? Where am I at in terms of this being the end of the third quarter? All things of that sort. And I just want to give you basically just a little breakdown of what's been going on with me since quarter two, really. So quarter three has been kind of a slow quarter, just because I have been doing JV deals with several people around town, and I have not really exactly, I haven't been the most organized person in terms of getting my marketing budget under just the right type of, just hasn't been consistent, really, for lack of better terms. I've been doing a lot of testing, did 3 months straight of this thing that's called Valpak. So it's a different type of direct mail. It's more so where you get coupons in the mail, things like that. I've been doing some newspaper advertising and really diversified my marketing to where I actually got one under contract that's a JV deal where it's kind of a weird location. It's more of a log cabin and a property that has a bunch of views on it. It's something that we're gonna lock up actually with some hard money and then throw it on the MLS. So that'll be a hotel deal. But I want to say last 2 months or so, I have just really been in a downswing, just in terms of just mood, how I've been feeling. And if anybody ever tells you in business that they're always up and up all the time, they're always ready to go, they're always getting after it, I call bullshit. But that's just me personally. I don't know, this time of year, always it seems like in business that I am always having a bit of a slower type of just slower quarter, and that's due to I think it might be my birthday. I see that I'm getting 1 year older, and and where I am in trajectory in terms of where I am in terms of my goals, 10-year plan, etc., etc. It just really just puts me in a state where I just feel like maybe I'm wanting too much in terms of my goals, but at the same time I know that the sky's the fucking limit, and I can do anything I really set my mind out to. And today really is a special day in that I pushed really hard for several months, was sending out direct mail a couple years back, took a course and what have you, and took action, man, which is dope as hell, and actually got my first deal done. So that's pretty cool, man. So what I'm working on right now is just getting I'm literally just in the office right now, just getting my KPIs ready for this next quarter, going over my budget for the last 3 months, and going over obviously the KPIs for this past week. I have several callers that I have calling for me, getting a real good amount of leads. Had over 400 leads these past couple months, and that turned into a couple deals and turned into just a bunch of opportunities where we're following up constantly. And I'm at a point where I actually hired acquisitions, and he's making calls for me, and he got one deal under contract, but it didn't turn into a deal. And everything else I've really been doing myself, but trying to outsource that to where I have deals being locked up whether I'm doing it or not, because on a day-to-day basis I really don't enjoy the acquisitions part. I'm really good at it, but I really don't enjoy it per se. And I know my unique ability is more so being that person that can direct different parts of the business and really have that vision towards just building something out. And yeah, man, so it's just a really quick update, random video. I thought today would be an awesome day to shoot a video. I was going to go out to a property today and take a look at it, but I'm in the office getting after it, looking at different opportunities we have coming up this week. Getting done with these KPIs, getting this budget ready, and want to just make the last 3 months a big 3 months. I want it to really be our first 6-figure quarter. A lot of people do 6-figure months. Everybody has different goals in terms of business, but the last 3 months rather, last quarter for us, I want to be a 6-figure quarter, and that's going to take a lot of different action than we've ever put forth in business before, and just using different marketing streams in terms of the cold calling consistently. The Bandit signs have really been fucking the game up. The Bandit signs have really been doing really well for us, and so much that other people in my city are actually doing Bandit signs now. Look at that. Like, for about 6 or 7 months, towards the beginning of this year, I was the only person around town doing Bandit signs. Before this year, I'll give one other guy credit. He was really crushing the game with Bandit signs, but he stopped for a while. Then it was me for 6 or 7 straight months. And come the end of July, August, I see all kind of Bandit signs out now. And, it's these things work, man. I leave them up. A lot of people are taking them down after the weekend, Sunday night. I leave them up. I call it like the cost of doing business. Personally, I used to use the H-stakes, but what I'm using now is a stapler gun, and they don't stay up. I mean, I constantly have to stop during the middle of traffic, put on my hazard lights, or park in a parking lot that's close to a business nearby, get out the car, run over to the electric pole, staple it, and keep it moving. I do it really quick. I don't even make any eye contact with the cars driving by, nothing like that. Just get out real quick, just do it like you're supposed to be there, like you work for the city or something. But yeah, man, really been crushing it with those. I want to say that's my highest ROI marketing so far this year is just the Bandit signs, which is really, really tough. Even at one point in time, I had 8 properties under contract earlier this year, just from, and like 5 or 6 of those were just from Bandit signs. The rest of it was just cold calling or door knocking or what have you. So, yeah, man. Hope you guys are doing well. I want to hear about what you're struggling with in the comment box below. I did a poll the other week rather, and it was about what you are struggling with in the business. How many deals have you done? A couple people said they do 10+ deals a month, which is dope as hell. But if you're not doing one, I want you to write down in the comment box below why you're not at least doing 1 deal a month. Right now I'm averaging 2 to 3 deals a month consistently, and 2 years ago I did not imagine myself ever saying anything like that, man. It really was a struggle to get that first deal, but once you really get some traction, once you first start getting some things going, it really is turnkey system. So yep, this last quarter I'm shooting for about 15 to 20 deals this last quarter. Just getting the marketing ready for it. I know how many leads I need, and on a day-to-day basis, we just got to get after it, get it done, close them down, and get it closed sooner rather than later. Not really worried about December, because towards that end of the year, if it's an owner-occupied property, it's really, really tough, I've found, to do those owner-occupied properties in December, right around that Thanksgiving, Christmas, holiday season, towards the beginning of the year. So if you want to mess the game up, if you want to crush it, you have to get after it right now. Right now is the time. Let's go. Let's get it. All right, talk to you next one. Peace.